The Lakers kind of released something yesterday, a little press release saying, yeah, LeBron will be back in here just a couple of days. Just like a random press release. He's being evaluated by the team medical staff and physicians. He'll not travel with the team on the upcoming 2-game roadie. Has been cleared to return to practice commencing next week and progress towards a return thereafter. Yeah, it's just kind of a random press release, no big thing. Oh, but the reaction by Rich Paul in LeBron's camp, a little more than sensitive. Quote, we don't give a blank what nobody thinks. We're going to do what's best for him. When he feels he is best, he'll play. We're not on nobody's timeline. Look, LeBron's in his 16th year. We don't know nothing to nobody. When he's ready, he'll be back. It's as simple as that. Excuse me. So the Lakers just released a very common press release, and Rich Paul delivered a double middle finger. Whoa! Folks, it's a 6-week injury. I was told yesterday it's more serious than people are letting on. And LeBron is a guy that uses his own people and a team staff. 6-week injury. Already missed 11 games. We've never had this with LeBron. He's the all-time NBA leader in minutes played, playoff minutes played. He's actually played like 3 other full seasons in just like playoff games. He's like a baseball pitcher that goes to Game 7 of the World Series 7-8 years in a row. He's not getting more dynamic. This is a real injury. Previously, the most games he'd missed in succession were 8, and that was when he went down to Dwyane Wade, and they worked out in Miami after he left and went to Cleveland, and it was almost precautionary. It wasn't a real injury. We're at 11 games. It's probably going to get to 15. And, oh, by the way, every other star in this league has been hurt. Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Kawhi Leonard, James Harden, Westbrook, Paul George, Joel Embiid. Everybody in this league gets hurt except LeBron. And now LeBron's hurt. They're saying it's a 3 to 6 week injury. Folks, he didn't get touched by anybody. He slipped on the floor, hurt a pop. And here's the thing with LeBron. LeBron's great. Argue he's the GOAT. But he's no longer the best two-way player in the league. Kawhi Leonard is. He's no longer the best closer at the rim. Giannis is. He's no longer the best scorer. James Harden is. Durant, Steph Curry are. He was number one in all of those 5-6 years ago. Let me just throw this out there. LeBron comes back in a week. Plays for a month and a half. It's late March. And he hears another pop. Does Anthony Davis want to join him? There's a new trend with LeBron. Oh, he's human too. And I think what this shows is that the LeBron-Lakers situation, there is not perfect harmony. Kobe Bryant and Magic Johnson were emotionally and physically all in on the Lakers. Let's just say LeBron's at the bar having a cocktail, hasn't gone into the restaurant yet. I was told when he first arrived, he was reluctant to sign basketballs with the rest of the players. He uses his own training staff. He still doesn't quite know if he's got a number 2 on this roster, nor does he know if he'll land Anthony Davis. When LeBron joins your team, and I understand this, he's always felt he and his camp, hey, we're doing you a favor. Deliver for us. It's why Dan Gilbert said at the end, I want my team back. It's why Pat Riley at the end said, it's LeBron and everybody else. This thing is not in full harmony. And here's the problem. There's real tension with LeBron and the Lakers. Is Luke the guy? Do we have another guy? Do you keep Lonzo and Brandon Ingram? When Boogie Cousins comes back, if he stays in Golden State, what's the point? But the scariest part in all of this, the scariest part is this entire empire of LeBron is built on his body. He's never been the most fluid scorer. He's not the best ball handler in the league. He's not the best shooter in the league. He's not the best rebounder in the league. He's the best body of all time. It is the temple to the empire. And it's now hurt, untouched, slipping. Here a pop, 6-week injury. Rich Paul's reaction speaks volumes. Little fear. The temple, the body, is like everybody else's. That was a massive overreaction, a middle double finger to a simple, common, pedestrian press release. There's real tension. This proves it. First of all, I like that Kyrie Irving admits it. That's a real sign of maturity. Kyrie Irving, of course, Kyrie Irving is simply a talent and not a leader. The NBA's got a leadership problem. I went to a game last night. It was a bunch of talented players. Who was really a leader? Steph Curry's a leader. Steph Curry grew up with an NBA father and then didn't try to get out of college as soon as he could. If you look at the Golden State Warriors, it's not a coincidence that Steph Curry went to 3 years of college and Klay Thompson 3 and Draymond Green 4 and Andre Iguodala 2. Steve Kerr also a big part of the college experience. But the basketball culture in America, my friends, is broken. The basketball culture in America now is spot a talent in high school and let's get him paid in the pros. College basketball bad. No, it's not. College for all of us, men and women, is the time we grow up. I had to buy my own groceries, get a job and pay for things. I almost flunked out. I wasn't a grown-up. You kind of learn to be a man, and I'll just speak for 19-year-old me. I learned to be a man in college. I had to figure out a checkbook and a budget and do my shopping and do my own clothes. Nobody made my bed. Nobody washed my stuff. College matters. Dwyane Wade taught LeBron how to be a leader in Miami. Until that point, LeBron was just talented. But LeBron joined the Miami Heat. Shane Battier, 4 years of college. Ray Allen, 3 years of college. D. Wade, 3 years of college. Udonis Haslem, 4 years of college. Men, leaders. LeBron to that point was just talented. It is then when LeBron became a leader, talked about politics, took vocal tribal opinions that were unpopular to many. That's what being a man is. The NFL has never struggled with this because the NFL culture, the football culture in America, is about developing boys into men. You're 19 years old, you get recruited. The university says you will not play. We will redshirt you. Grow up, get stronger. You will then play 3 to 4 years, come out at 23 years old. Statistically, football players in America get married sooner. Older men leading a family, leading an offensive line. They walk into this league like Russell Wilson, 4 years of college, and J.J. Watt, and they're community leaders overnight. But the basketball culture is simply about find the talent and get it paid. Yesterday, Scottie Pippen submitted to all of us that Zion Williamson should no longer play at Duke. Let's just get him paid. So therefore, Zion Williamson will be a long list of marvelously talented NBA players who have no real leadership skills. Kyrie Irving had 2 opportunities in his life to learn from 2 great leaders, Mike Krzyzewski, and yet he couldn't leave him fast enough, and LeBron James, after Miami, a real leader, and he couldn't leave him fast enough either. I went to an NBA game last night, and when I look at this league, I don't see leaders. I see talent. Kevin Durant's too flaky. James Harden's into James. Same with Westbrook. Kawhi doesn't talk. Steph Curry is a leader, and a big component to that is college, is playing within a system. LeBron was just talented forever. Then he joined a group of players who had been to college, been on their own. Don't be so fast to roll your eyes at the college experience. Yeah, I know. You want to get paid. I get it. And maybe over time the NCAA will figure something out. I'd like to hope they would. But Kyrie Irving had 2 chances in his life to learn how to be a leader. He couldn't exit either fast enough. Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from The Herd or go watch a few segments from other shows on FS1.